Hi, everybody. I'm here today to tell you a real quick testimony, my testimony on what Emulin has done for me. So I wanted to share with you, I'm coming to you today from my home here in Northern California, and I wanted to talk to you about the product Emulin that I stumbled upon when I was actually looking for a product for my friend who was looking for something in the all-natural realm to help with her kidney failure and type 1 diabetes. She's actually on dialysis 3 days a week and 4 hours of each of those days, and have been dealing with type 1 diabetes her whole life. So I Googled simply those two terms and I come across Emulin. And in looking into Emulin, I found out that it actually did a lot for people to help get their lives a little bit back to normal when they were dealing with things like diabetes and kidney failure. What Emulin does, I did not expect to do for me. But if I'm going to take something and say, hey, I want you to try this and take it, I take it myself because it said it was all natural. It said it was good for you. And it said it helped manage your carbohydrates. So I was like, well, we all need a little bit of help managing our carbohydrates. I got some to send to her, and my husband and I initially started taking it as well. Fortunately, my husband and I do not have any grave type illnesses right now that we're battling against. We live pretty healthy lifestyles and have went clean eating and gotten our weight back down to where it's a healthy weight for us, and trying to make sure that we're doing our body good so our body does good for us as we continue the aging process. What I wasn't expecting was the result I got from Emulin. What happened with me is I have actually a broken neck. I broke my neck in 3 places. I don't have it now, but I had a broken neck. When I was 12 years old, I had a bad accident, slipped off the uneven parallel bars in a dismount that went wrong, and broke my C1, C3, and C5 vertebrae. I have 3 pins in my shoulder from another freak accident. And then I broke my other side of my shoulder, my clavicle, in a dirt bike riding accident. So these things have caused arthritis in my neck, and I do not sleep well. I actually sleep with a lot of pain, will not take a narcotic. And when I saw this Emulin, I was unaware that it actually helped with chronic inflammation. So I started taking it really to me. I thought maybe, well, managing the carbs, I'll get the last little bit of weight that I want to lose off of me, help me process the refined sugars, those type of things, refined carbohydrates. So what I wasn't expecting was the result I got with my pain. I take 800 to 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen every single night to go to bed. I actually dread going to bed because I do not sleep well at all. I wake up every time I barely move in pain, even with the ibuprofen, but the ibuprofen at least gives me a few hours of relief to where I have the first few hours of sleep at night, but then I toss and turn the rest of the night in pain. My 3rd or 4th night, I realized I slept all night long, and I slept like a baby. And I was like, wow, this is weird. What is going on? So I kind of dug back into the Emulin and realized how much Emulin helps tackle chronic inflammation, and realizing that that really was the root of all of my pain. And by it eliminating that inflammation, or at least reducing the levels of the chronic inflammation, I thought, well, let's try not taking the ibuprofen. So started going to bed at night, not taking the ibuprofen, and I was sleeping like a baby. I was waking up refreshed and feeling rested, which is something I have not done in many, many, many years. So I've done more and more research on this product and realized how much inflammation affects our lives. Chronic inflammation is literally the root of all disease and illness. So anybody that's out there that has dealing with aches and pains, fibromyalgia, any of those types of things that people just kind of put a label on because I think they don't know how to actually help you with your pain, I really, really press upon you is get some of this Emulin, get it in your hands and start taking it, because when you eliminate or reduce the amount of chronic inflammation your body has, your body does amazing things. And we all know that God created a perfect body and created a world around it to create what we needed for this body to live and live healthy. And I think if we all get back to those things, the all natural things, one of the reasons why the more I look into Igalin, I love Igalin because they were really becoming the world's first all natural pharmaceutical company. That's a whole nother video in itself to explain that to you, but just get a hold of some of this Emulin. If you have any issues that you're dealing with, of course, if you have sugar levels that are spiking, going up and down, you're having a hard time controlling them, keeping them level. Type 1, type 2 diabetics take the product that's called Emulin plus C, which that's the controller, helps kind of control the sugar levels a little bit better than the M, because the M is more for the chronic inflammation. So everybody else for the manager out there. So if you don't have a sugar level, you're going to take the Emulin M, which is what I take. If you do have sugar level issues, you're going to take the Emulin C. I really suggest to everybody out there that they need to be on Emulin. I feel everybody, even from the pregnant mother on up, needs to be on Emulin, because inflammation, chronic inflammation, starts at such a young age. So if you have any questions, message me from below. You will see my link, or private message me on Facebook if this is where you found this message, and let's get you started on Emulin. Bye, guys.